Alright, what's going on out there, everybody? Rooster in Tennessee. Just real quick, going to roll a video here. This is for Dan, who ordered a couple pieces from me. His amplifier has not made it in yet, but his power supply has. He prepaid me for both of them, pre-ordered both of them. So just going to get him a little quick power-up video of the supply before we get it shipped out. Not going to be a real in-depth test video, just like to show the voltage on it and everything like that, and show it turned on, powered up, and running before it goes out. One thing I want to tell people about power supplies, a lot of people think you can just plug a power supply into any wall outlet, and if it's a 150 amp power supply, then it's good for 150 amps no matter what. The fact is, you have to supply these things with enough juice coming out of the wall. So, you know, you've got this 150 amp, 120 volt, 110 volt, whatever you want to call it, power supply. If you're only supplying this thing with a 10 amp line, you're going to see diminishing results on it. Your voltage is going to drop more than it should, and you're not going to get the best performance out of your supply. So, ideally, with this thing, you know, you would want a dedicated 20 to 30 amp line. Yes, you could probably run it on a 15 amp line and be okay. But being what it is, 150 amps, I would recommend, you know, 20, 30 amp dedicated line for it. Get by with less, sure, but if you think you're going to hook this thing up to a 10 amp supply or 10 amp line, you're going to see not the greatest performance out of it. And that's not directed at Dan. That's just a general statement to put up, because I know some people, they get these giant power supplies and then, you know, they hook them up and they don't see quite the performance they were hoping for, and it's because you don't have enough juice coming to it. So anyway, that being said, let's power this bad boy up. Showing 14.5 volts. It's got the little cigarette lighter plug thing over here. I left most of the plastic on it. There's the original writing from Fatboy. And we'll just show you this thing. Big long cabinet. Lugs on the back here. There's your negative. And there's your positive on the right. Got blowing a lot of air out the back of this thing. And you've got a little reset button here in case you ever kick it. So, what I'm going to do, just to show you that it's really 14.5 volts, I always like to do this. Take our little probes for our flute meter, come around here, multimeter, whatever you want to call it. 14.5 on the dot. That's because I'm moving my probes there. Hold on. There you go. 14.5.1, 14.5. Maybe it'll go down to 14.9 ever so often. But that's it, man. Dan, again, man, I'm sorry it took me so long to get this out. I know we're still waiting on your amp to come in, so you're probably not in a huge hurry until you get that. But this thing's sitting here, and I want to get it out to you. Appreciate your patience, man. Appreciate your business, and trusting me to get you some products here. I think this thing will do a killer job for you. All right, everybody out there, have a good one. Enjoy the hobby. Rooster in Tennessee. Questions, comments, complaints, shoot me a text, and I'll do my best to get back with you. 423-299-3535. See you, bye.